And... oh, not quite through it yet. Hello, my friend. No, let's actually just claw you to death. Beautiful. Hello? There we go. Is this the same Komodo dragon? Did you teleport 2 spaces one way or something like that? Because I've been on that side of the coin before, my friend. I can feel your, I guess it's not so much pain in your case, because you were hoping to just come and murder us. So the not being able to murder us probably more detrimental to your life plans than the 2-space teleport, but still good to know at the very least. And yeah, we can start fighting things a little better with just our tab key, which is nice. The question becomes, do I want to fight all of these death yaks and elephants? I mean, they all are slow enough that there's a chance. We should be okay to fully imprison them from beyond the pale here. Just to our heart's content until the cows come home, so that's kind of nice. Before I make any final decisions there though, let's take another quick peek into our skilling here. Is there anything we wish to change? Do I want to start learning ice magic sooner rather than later? I feel like having unarmed combat and fighting up there a bit with statue form gives us the longevity in fights, because we will run out of mana pretty quickly just spamming IMB and Fulminant Prisms. You know, yeah, let's not even go statue form. I would actually rather have the flexibility here. And just keep you kiddos in the blast radius as much as we possibly can. Beautiful. And in fact, that should continue to do the trick. Not dealing as much damage as I might have hoped, to be honest. We killed 1 death yak. Woo! We've done it. COD gamer. Hey, there we go. 2 death yaks dead. Now that's the ticket. Now let's just run away here real quick. We could try to kill you. I don't think it's even possible. What's your health? 77 with a couple AC. I mean, 3d14. It's not bad. That's that 52 damage mark. Wow, power level is still real low on you. Maybe that's where we should have gone. It's increasing the spell power on that. More conjurations. And that's the hexes one. So I guess hexes we could bring up pretty fast thanks to the aptitude. So there is that going for us. I guess we'll see what the future has in store. For now, we won't worry too much about it. We can continue to focus down our current trajectory in life. So what are you, my friend? Elephant skeleton? Oh, that shouldn't be too much trouble really at the end of the day. I feel like we fought dire elephant simulacrums, and that was just, you know, for fun on the weekends. Oh, real dire elephants though. 40 damage with your trample and 15 damage with your trunk. Definitely hurts. Do not get hit by one of these in basic cat form. I'll tell you that much for free. But can I cheese the ever-living crap out of you and blast you? You know, it's not looking great. That was a lot of blasts, and I'm not seeing much damage. Again, it could just be luck. Could have just unfortunately rolled low on every single one of those, but I have a sneaking suspicion that you're more trouble than you're worth, my friend. I guess the risk is low, so there's that going for it. Though the more I spread these enemies throughout the entirety of the level, the less that holds true. And eventually I feel like I'm going to catch these hands. But hey, there we go. Elephant Simulacrum down and out. I think I do bring you upstairs. You're like 30 damage max. So okay, we go statue form, bring you upstairs. I IMB you away, go back to cat form, and then we're free. We run for the hills here. Just for a wee bit. Okay, I almost thought for a second there I was running into a dead end. Fortunately, not quite the case. Still some minor avenue for escapades and escapes here. Okay, and now is where we start turning around. Oh, especially since, yeah, I'm walking into a corner. Could read a teleport. It's really wasteful, seeing as how I never should have found myself in this situation in the first place. Oh, but that prism dealt like no damage. That's cool. Yeah, this is not great, for sure. Lots of heal wounds potions. Let's just dip into the bag of tricks here real quick, and let's try this again. Do not do this. Do as I say, not as I do, of course, because what I do is oftentimes quite inane and out of control when it comes to, you know, anyone with a modicum of reasonable common sense. I guess that is the thing about common sense, though, is it's surprisingly uncommon, so what can I say? Just living up to the name of it all here, and okie dokie. Once more into the breach. You know, I feel like we still have some friends wandering around. Speak of the devil, there we go. Should be able to take care of the simulacrum super fast, lots of experience in that department. There's a dire elephant somewhere on this level though, and I can't rest until we've gone to the bottom of it. Deathyak simulacrum, you're not who I invited to the party. What the heck? Where did you come from, my friend? Again, there is, I swear there's a dire elephant somewhere here. One day we'll find them. Or a regular elephant, that works too. Honestly, that very much works, because I'm happy to just try to blast you and see how it goes. The answer may surprise you, but probably won't, because it's not great. Essentially not fantastic. And we will just try to rinse and repeat here. Let's hopefully bring you upstairs. We do manage to do so, so that's pretty great. Love to see it. And now this is our life now. We do fail Fulminant Prism at that 1% again. Not grand, but it'll be back up before we know it, and we can blast you once more into the breach. Beautiful. And let's try and find that dire elephant, shall we? Again, I'm looking for a bit more of an extreme version of you, my friend. No offense. You're adorable, and I am a big fan of elephants. I'm not just saying that because they never forget, of course, but because I mean it. That's the important bit. And there we go. You do get blasted. All these spectral yaks might still be a problem. In fact, what do you deal? 24 damage? Oh, so you actually deal less damage overall, but you of course have some negative status effects associated with you. Makes a certain amount of sense. I mean, this is the true death yak at the end of the day, if we're really being honest with ourselves. But let's bring you... Oh, right, you don't come upstairs. Never mind. I forgot how the game worked. Whoopsie daisies. That's fine, though. We'll finish exploring... rather re-exploring the level here. Absolutely get blasted on this end. Oh my gosh, did I just fail Fulminant Prism again? What's up, game? Are we gonna have a problem here? Spectral Cane Toad seems like they might be a problematic friend. Elephant Zombie back to being just fine and dandy by my regards here. I try not to discriminate. Sure, they're, you know, the unflinching undead, but they still have some feelings in that deep interior, of course. I've always heard that zombie elephants are just like onions, so you know, gotta pay close attention and care to those layers. And once again, we find ourselves just in the rinse and repeat of skirting the line here. Isn't the life of a Felid not only a smooth sailing, perfect breeze, but also just annoying as heck? I guess it's weird if I mix sarcasm with a real comment. Doesn't exactly get either point across effectively at the end of the day, but hey, here we are, so I guess deal with it. You, my friend, are a problem, though. You were supposed to be caught in that blast. Yeah, when you really start spamming spells, you very much get to see the extent of those failure rates, eh? Guess it makes sense. Eventually, a 1% failure is gonna fail. Don't feel like it's quite 1 in 100, but there might be some rounding involved, who's to say? And okie dokie. Do we bother to keep just smashing ourselves face first into the breach there, or should we potentially try another area? We have shoals, and oh, snake is somewhere on 3. Snake or spider, I should say. Now that is interesting. Do I feel like I could fight a rook now with statue form at our behest? Hold up. With statue form at our behest. There we go. Much better that time. Let's see how we feel, you and I. I think we can potentially make this work. We can also potentially cheese you a little bit more than usual. Actually, where did you go, Rook? Let's bring our boulder beetle friend upstairs. This can be step 1. Step 2, we haven't gone that far, but we'll burn that bridge when we get there. Oh, you slipped through my fulminant trap. Whoopsie daisies. Oh, but both prisms went off. That's a rarity. And you son of a gun. Let's try that again. We'll keep just wasting our mana to throw fulminant prisms between you and I, and hope that it works out. It's not really working out. Spoiler alert. Oh gosh. How did you get into a roll so fast? At least I'm in statue form. Still could kill me. Very much so. But I guess if I drank a heal wounds, you probably don't kill me. Still closer than I would like, of course. Then do I potion petition and hope that we get a heal wounds and a magic combination of any sort, or focus more on the consumables we know we have at hand? That'd be chugging a heal wounds to start, maybe a magic manually. If I don't get any kind of healing in our potion petition, I might just be screwed. Let's see. Chance of hitting me, 53. We roll up to a coin flip, huh? You weren't even supposed to be the hard part of this, my friend. But okay, let's start with a heal wounds. Then, sure, heal wounds and curing. Then I just try to murder you. Let's do it. Fantastic. There we go. Oh, way more trouble than you're worth. But hey, we got through eventually, and then it's just you and I, Roog. Let us dance, you and I. Perfect. Way more manageable than I expected it to be, if we're being honest with ourselves, but I will gladly take it. There's the snake entrance. So snake instead of spider this time, huh? How do I feel about that? I mean, with our extra move speed, we can oftentimes run away from any issues here. The exception being black mambas and anacondas, which may or may not ruin our lives. But I guess that's a risk we're gonna have to take at some point regardless. So do we wish to do so now becomes the question of the hour. And I think we just might. But unarmed combat, you're coming to... Ooh. Oh gosh, let's try this again. To 12. There we go. I feel like that is a reasonable ask. And... Oof. You're not who I was hoping to see to start off here. I was hoping mostly just standard boilerplate Naga, if we're being honest with ourselves, but I guess such is the way of this cruel world. So we can drop down a few Fulmin prisms, just get a nice overlapping array of these sons of guns, or not. Now if I could bring you upstairs, that doesn't seem too horrible. If you force lance me, I mean at this point I won't get sent off the stairs, so that's good. That's nice. What do I wish to do with all you Kiddlywinks, huh? I wouldn't mind trying to kill one of you. I hate that you're hasted. And that bolt of magma is gonna hit like a freaking truck if it does pop off. We're very close to a level up as well, I just noticed. What are my chances of paralyzing one of you kiddos? 17? You know, let's just bring you upstairs. That was just you swinging. Hey, that wasn't even your fancy... Oh, you deal fire damage on swing, so that actually does make a certain amount of sense. Never mind, ignore me. This is where potentially a Quicksilver wand. I said potentially a Quicksilver wand. 83% chance to hit, and it gets rid of your haste. So I feel like that's huge. And you're dead. Okay, not the end of the world. Does make me fairly reticent about heading back down here. Don't know how to feel about that. We're in statue form. Just bring one of you upstairs. Oh my gosh. Nope. Okay, I'm out. Retry this. Reset. Retry. Redo. Perfect. And there we go. That's the ticket. Much better. Still not perfectly ideal, but hey, we managed to get through in one piece without spending anything while we were at it. Oh, I miscast statue form. What the heck am I doing with my life? Let's try that again. One more time. Yeah. Get absolutely rumbled. So just standard Naga, we should do alright. Naga, whatever, potato. But we should do alright in statue form, because we can even just melee them down without too much of a problem. Ooh, Orb of Destruction and Spellforged Servitor. Specifically, Spellforged Servitor is looking real nice right now. Let's just blast you with all the magic real quick and then walk the other direction, because we did just make a crap ton of noise. But not too bad here, and we can get back on to the highway to the danger zone. Ooh, Shock Serpent means immediate statue form, to put it lightly. Ooh, Spell Viper, or Mana Viper, I should say. Not my favorite compatriot here, but hey, we managed to take them out without too much of an issue. Standard Naga. Now that's more my jam. More of that, please and thank you. And then let's just walk right up to you, my friend. Oh gosh. So, currently have an extra life. That's good, because I might need it. What the heck am I doing with my life, folks? I could just read Fear, which only works on the one that I felt confident about murdering. Great. Can pop up. Potion Petition here real quick. Let's grab the Heal Wounds. It's a decent chunk of health here. So you have 26 damage, plus 12 extra. 38. I mean, we have decent AC, so that might be okay. 7% chance to paralyze you is not great, but There we go. We risk going cat form because then we can outpace you. Just one turn of damage is not too much to deal with, and then we run for our very lives. Perfect. Oh geez. Oh, and here we go. This is what we were more so worried about from day one here. Definitely try and just blast these sons of guns off of us. Unfortunately, with the Anaconda right next to us, we weren't getting great opportunities to actually blow it away with the IMB charges there, but that's fine. And we will go back to standard cat form. Run! And this is my life now. You know what? I'm okay with this. Take you upstairs, my friend. Do manage to kill you. Statue form, MVP. Kite shield of fire resistance. I wish we could use it, my friends. But hey. Still not too shabby at the end of it all here. And I feel like Snake is a bit up our alley. We can kind of decide whether to go statue form or not based on whether we think we'll have to, you know, sprint for our very lives here. So it's a decent little mix of options. And now we no longer have an option. We have to go statue form just for our own survival. And let's take a step away from you so that when we do need to resort to IMB, it at least gives us some anti-constriction measures. Okay, once again, I guess in general, we know the snakes are already too fast for us. So we don't have to concern ourselves with the usual issue of should I be in statue form or not. The question is generally, might as well. We're never going to be able to run away from these sons of guns, regardless. Perfect. Easy decision making is always a huge plus in my books, but still terrifying in its own right. So I guess this is one where we shouldn't potentially go statue form, but I think I will to retain magic and just fight you. The old-fashioned way, similarly, I kind of want to just fight you. Probably shouldn't have risked it that one. We saw the first few rolls go poorly, and that's where I should have started, you know, throwing emergency measures into place, but, you know, c'est la vie, here we are. And you, my friend, are gaining some free hits, but that's fine. Blast you into next week. There was seemingly a sharpshooter beyond the curve there, if I had to guess. We'll see when the time comes. So you just have a shield of reflection or something, huh? Oh, you do. That's nice that the little icon shows up. So it's not just enchantments or magical abilities, it's also just standard. Which, again, just sells me even more on tiles. I really enjoy, personally, being able to see that, like, oh, 5 magic weapons amongst the 10 enemies in this room. And if they add things like this on top of that, specifically, I would love a little icon that says when an enemy has a distortion weapon. Makes life a little bit easier, to say the least. But come at me, bro. Try your very best. We'll just kite the ever-living crap out of you and be happy while doing it. Just overjoyed, really. Feel a bit more experienced. Fantastic. And okie dokie. Here's where things get a bit more interesting. I think we should maybe mix up both physical attacks and magic. Right, they can magically shoot arrows as well. Fun. Well, heal wounds and haste seems like a good mix. Oh gosh. There are more of you. How quickly do I move? I move at 1. So I move at normal speed, which is still faster than all these sons of guns, but I will be taking shots the entire time. Especially when I go past this open door. Maybe not great. Let's pop another heal wounds. Let's also throw down a Fulminant Prism right here. That should murder you. It does not. Oh, that's cool. That's very fun and cool. But we'll keep rinsing and repeating here, and hopefully one of these days it deals enough damage to get the job done. At least when mixed with an Ice Blast Wand. That should do it. Beautiful. Managed to take care of the flurry of sharpshooters. Hopefully we find more blink scrolls in the future. I do miss when we had a nice stack of those in our back pocket. Bit of a shame that we kind of threw them away unnecessarily. I mean, they definitely saved our lives. Don't get me wrong. But potentially could have played more carefully before that eventuality and save those for a future date when it's a bit more necessary. But it is what it is, and we'll continue going down, and hopefully the dungeon isn't too harsh on us for our previous mistakes. I guess we can do another quick peek as to where our training is coming along. It's not too bad, fighting unarmed, slowly but surely making their way towards the targets here. And then let's maybe take another moment. Do I want to learn ice magic? Bringing it into the list here, it's a -1 aptitude, which is not too bad. Not ideal, but definitely not too shabby at the end of the day. That would give us Fridge and Polar Vortex, huh? I mean, it's almost a shame that we didn't already know it for here, because we're in the land of reptiles. So it would have been nice to have some ice magic under our belt, be able to freeze the ever-living crap out of all these sons of guns. I guess we could try shoals if we wanted to do so instead of continuing here in Snake. How do I feel about that? With statue form, 78 HP, 31 AC. How would I be killing the majority of Shoal's enemies, though? You might ask yourself. We have Fulminant Prism. It's not ideal. Let's maybe take a peek, though. Let's head to our Shoal's entrance and try it on for size. Hopefully it's not a lethal attempt here. Doesn't seem like it will be, especially... Oh, you know what? I meant to just put you next to the stairs, not on top of it, but hey, that's fine. Be that as it may. Come one, come all, and there we go. Now that's better. That's more so what we were aiming for. Perfect. And... oh! Jorgrun. Cool. That's who I wanted to see again. This is, I think, my 3rd or 4th time in very recent memory that I've ran into Jorgrun at the opening of Shoals. So what's with that? But I have to, regardless, end transformation. Oh, no? Well, this isn't great. Net is definitely not everything I was hoping for in life here. Could keep trying to break out. We have a few turns before we're in range of Iron Shot. Only one turn before this merfolk tries to ruin our life. I guess let's go for it. Struggle against the net. Doesn't go well. Hey, there we go. We'll have 1 LRD turn, potentially 2. Okay. Fortunately, Jorgrun doesn't try to pull that chicanery on us, but geez Louise. What the heck is up with this? Hey, Arthur C. Clarke, it's nice to see you as well. I'm glad to see an old familiar face. And thank you for the luck. We definitely need it right now. But I appreciate you dropping on by to say hello. Thank you, thank you. So I don't think Shoals is going to be an option for us at the moment. Maybe this will be like get something like Stormform online for the future. Gives us a bit of a mix of defensive capability while not opening ourselves up to be absolutely lambasted by Lee's rapid destruction. What a world. But regardless, let's just ignore our problems in that department for now. We can burn that bridge when we get there. Instead, we'll head back to Snake, I guess. This is our life. Perfect. How are we doing for time? Not too bad. Ooh, an artifact amulet. Now that's more like it. Let's bring this son of a gun into blast range. Ooh, you do constrict though, which I guess means I can't be quite as tongue-in-cheek as I was originally going for there. But that does the trick. Oh, and there's another one. Nagarajas everywhere.